Well, welcome back, everybody. We had lots of warning coming on Friday, March 28th about a major significant ice storm about to hit our area, and then it struck. It's 5 a.m. All I can hear is crashing down trees. That's my neighbor's house. She's lucky enough to have an on-call generator. Just smashing bangs, booms all night. Anyways, ooh, that's a big crash. Anyways, I'm gonna stay inside till the light hits and we'll see what's damaged. Just shut the door. Don't know how well you can see it on camera, but there's something arcing in the electrical grid back there. Something's exploding. Or a tree is on power line. Not good. That's happening all over our area right now. We are going to be without power for a few days. Luckily, we did see this coming, so I have stocked up on supplies. We have lots of gas for the generator. We have lots of food. We have means of fresh water. We will be okay. But when light comes, I'm gonna have to drive around and check on some other people. Check on the roads and, oh, I just know I'm gonna have to do some sanding. But one thing at a time. Well, it's 7 a.m. I'm wandering around a little bit, not under any trees. Holy, there is a lot of, just about every tree I see is broken. The tops broke off. There's still trees coming down in the distance here. Absolutely wild. You see the power lines. They're hanging down. Don't really know what's going on there, but I'm gonna have to drive around, check on my family, go check on my grandmother, get her fire going and stuff for her. Ooh, what a mess. The lawn. Look how much ice is on everything. This is the grass. I'm just crunching through it. Everywhere I can't crunch is quite slippery. Look at my poor little apple tree. Look at the ice. Holy, no wonder things are falling down. That is nuts. Well, here's my road right now to get to the main road. Good at all. Bunch of trees down, branches still coming down. Man, this is not safe. I gotta try to get through because I gotta get to my grandmother. Anyways, I think I should be able to. I got a pretty good roll cage on this anyways. Let's hope for the best. This is like, this looks apocalyptic. That's a word for it. Just stuff down everywhere. You can see some lines going down over there. Man, what a mess. Not safe to be under any trees today. I was very careful where I walked. Just driving through the field here, checking on the family's houses. Look at the way this froze. Never seen an ice storm this bad. Good news is I haven't seen any major things damaged. The houses, barns, stuff like that are all good. People's vehicles are fine so far. It's just a lot of property damage and no hydro, obviously, but most of my family's prepared for that situation. It's still a pain in the butt. But yeah. I'll be sticking to the field, headed down to check on my grandmother because the trails are just not safe right now. They are just covered in trees and everything. I'll be passing the sugar shack. Let's see if it's still standing. Probably untold damages to our maple trees right now, but the sugar shack is still standing. All the trees around here seem to have been damaged. And anyways, I'm going to carry on to what's more important at the moment. Made it to my grandmother's. Look like my brother's here too, checking on her, so that's good. Friggin' just disaster zone here too. Those are beautiful big trees. Big branch, half a tree on top of the garage. Luckily nothing landed on her van. There doesn't seem to be anything on the house. I don't see too much damage initially on the garage. It's not crashed through, but once it's safe to do stuff, we'll have to get up there and get that cleaned off. There's going to be days of cleanup. We're not going to have power for at least a week. But they say Cal's here. We're going to go check on Grandma here, get her fire going, make sure she's safe. I'll be back. We got my grandmother looked after. We are now in my brother's SUV, headed for his in-laws' house, or his wife's grandmother's house rather, because they lost power as well, like everybody else. Look at all the trees and stuff. Like everybody else, unfortunately, their house is flooding because their sump pump isn't powered right now. So we're taking them one of my older generators that'll do the job for them, if we can get to them. But this will be an interesting journey. Holy, look at that. Power lines down. Trees everywhere.
That's a power line.
What a mess.
Bells on the ground. It looks like. Oh no, it's not. It's holding up that tree.
It's holding up that tree. Yep.
Yeah, I can.
This is going to be a slow go, but oh, this is going to take a long time to clean up. I'm going to wait until the ice is off some of the trees to see what stands back up, and then I'll get in some of the heavier machines there and start clearing roads and stuff. Obviously starting with my own, and then we'll go and help other people as we can, but we'll have to see how it goes. People will start cutting themselves out, I'm sure, but anyone that needs help, we'll give it to them. This pole's broken off. feel like there's gonna be a lot of those.
That one too.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, there's gonna be a lot of those.
It doesn't make sense because it's not. Oh, it's the
It's
Y.
the,
Oh,
yeah,
the crosser.
yeah, the crosser.
Oh,
That's unfortunate.
bad.
Yeah.
That's what those are.
Look at that, like you can barely get through the road up here. This is a main stretch.
It's our side.
These are main power lines that are on the ground. Obviously everything is off right now and has been disconnected. Hydro's not even taking calls because their lines are flooded with people calling the power lines are down. They're just gonna have to start right from the start and work their way through each circuit, clearing everything before they turn anything on. This is going to be a long time.
Oh my god. Right in the friggin'. So it broke the wood off and stretched it out here, so into that friggin' main power station.
Yeah. Right into the one power station. Still trees coming down.
Look at that main power hub up there.
Yeah, that is. Oh, this is a mess.
That's gonna suck. They gotta get through there to check. Now, granted, they keep it cleared way back.
There's a swamp back through there that Cal's was talking about.
Those are probably fine. Like those roads will be okay for power lines because there's trees not close enough to ever fall on them.
Hopefully.
They do it on purpose so that.
They're still gonna have to check them. They're gonna have to
Yeah.
get the helicopter, I think, and fly through them all.
These ones, the trees should be far enough back. Please go away.
Oh, they have the road closed right off here. Must be trees or power lines down across the road. Oh, unfortunately, we know them and there's a tree sitting on top of their truck. What a mess. Trees everywhere. Oh, those are some friends of ours, Tree Works guys.
Brian's tree. They're having a
Oh
tree
yeah,
thing.
we know them too. Just carnage everywhere you go. Obviously the phone lines are all down, so our internet is also down. Which a lot of people are going to have to learn to live without that for a little bit here.
Stretching out the belt line.
Yeah, eh?
Power lines and then the side hanging down. I don't know. Oh, it hit them. It hit. Someone shoved it off with a loader.
The snowplow or something.
Oh yeah,
the snowplow went
because
by. That's why they
it
shoved
literally it hit that line over there.
They literally drove through the snowplow with the blade down. That's why they dug up the dirt.
Yeah, just to
make a path.
Yeah, and they cut it there, and they cracked it just so they could do it.
So they could get in there. Wow.
There's a lot of people that hit up stuff.
Oh yeah, this is an isolated community. This is the only way in and out of where we're going right now, and they need to get in and out.
Yeah,
Plus the gas stations in here. There's 2 gas stations in here that run on generator power, which I think are the only ones around that we know of.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are going to be trying to get some gas because a lot of people were very underprepared for this.
Even though we knew it was coming.
Even though we knew it was coming. Me and Cal were very, very prepared. Like our family was prepared, but a lot of other people were not, unfortunately. And now they are in a scramble.
Look at them all just weave through here.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I think Shane said he was sanding it. I'll have to double check.
Is it working?
You can't get into the building.
At least everyone is being quite smart and slowing down and waiting for their turns in this emergency situation. we came to do. Just left the gas station, headed back to the old homestead. And we ran into the township, trying to clear the roads as best they can now. And we'll wait our turn while we slowly make our way back out to the main road. All right, we left here an hour ago. We were able to get out and get some gas for the generators and stuff, some extra groceries for some people. And now we have to clear the road while trying not to get hit by widowmakers so that we can get back down to my brother's house where the side-by-side's parked. And then I think from here we'll take the side-by-side and check on a few other places. We have some friends down the side road from us. We'll go make sure everyone else is okay as well. But I'm going to give him a hand with this. We're just driving down in the side-by-side here, going to look at some of our, how the power is down here and some of our friends on the different fire roads. There's one of the high voltage lines. The fiberglass broke right there. So there's a lot of carnage down here. And it looks like it's only getting worse ahead. So let's go have a look. It's getting rough. Top of that hydro pole's broken off. We're just at the top of it here and we can't even get in it. So moving on, I guess. We'll check another fire road. At least try to clear a bit of the main road here. Help carry some blocks. Got some of this cleared. I'm definitely gonna have to probably bring the loader down here. I'll give it till tomorrow, see if the township gets it cleared out. But there is a lot for them to do. But I want to see if some of this ice melts and what trees go back up, like I said earlier. But we're just trying to get a trail in so we can get in with the side-by-side, and people with their four-wheelers and stuff will be able to get out in case we need to bring them stuff. So like I said, not everybody was as prepared. So try to help your neighbors, right? We got quite a bit cleared there. I'll be able to move up a little ways further anyway, see if we can get through. Oh, sure, okay. through some and see what we can do here.
Probably turn left and then.
Oh, I could have probably got under it.
It's all good.
Holy crap.
That might be.
Alright, this looks
cutting.
like a tornado hit here. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to abandon this route right now until I can come down here with a heavy machine to help clear some things with the chainsaws and shoving it with the loader, because we're gonna have to go try to cut our way into our sister's house right now because she only had propane heat. They have a wood fireplace there, but they never had any wood or anything like that. So we're gonna try to get our way in there and see if we can take them a load of wood so they can stay warm. Alright, so we're breaking our way into my sister's house right now. Cal was cutting, I was dragging, and then the trees that are leaning over, I was taking the axe and hitting them with the side, breaking the ice off. They actually started to stand back up. So, you'll see if I can get the buggy in there further. Luckily, everything seems to miss their vehicles. A tree did land on the back of their house. It's tore down the feed to their house. So, yeah, what a mess. All right, well, wood delivered successfully. I didn't film it because, well, I was helping carry wood, but we're on our way back out. I'm gonna take Cal back to his house. I'm gonna go to my house, get the generator going, so I can get the fridge and freezers going, because we've been out without power for quite a while now. Let them cool back down, and yeah, we'll update this later. And we're free. Down here, they at least cleared a bit of a trail so that, like, us on side-by-side stuff could leave in here. Not exactly good for a car or something, but at least we can get back to people. And we were taking some of our friends a couple cans of gas. Oh yeah, Victor. We're taking Victor a couple cans of gas right now because their generator is running low, and they could not get out. But we can get in. Good old Vic does a lot for us, so we don't mind helping him. Okay. All of those said loud, just got those power lines, no, belt lines. And there's still trees crashing down around us.
And they saw that rocks and like, yeah, we're not gonna do this.
Yeah, holy fuck, it's massive. Off the road. Our manual powered windshield wiper here, we're taking turns.
Well, that's probably still off.
God, their little carport survived. But anyway, as you saw us come in, I'll let you know if anything changes or we'll update you later. Okay, so on our way back up, we stopped in here at my cousin's house. She'd asked if we could check on it. It was the one I came down and looked into earlier. Things have gotten worse, but it doesn't look like the barn's been crushed. There is a limb on the woodshed. I don't think it's gone through. And Cal's just down there checking on. There's a couple of dogs in a run over there, was what she was worried about, but they are fine. But we're gonna get out of here because stuff is still coming down over top of us. But man, wild trying to walk through here. Oh, I know. Cal just said we can't go anywhere without hearing branches break. That whole time we were driving down to the side road to take Victor some gas, there's branches breaking and snapping off everywhere. And we just thought they were gonna come and land on us. Some were close, but we made it. Like I said, there's a good steel roof on this. So I'm a little bit braver in that, but anyways, yeah. Well, it's the end of the day. I'm back home now. I'm in my backyard. That was my truck when I was in high school. I do plan on maybe fixing that up one day and putting it back on the road because that'd be kind of neat. But anyways, this is my backyard. What a write-off. Those trees are all messed up. There's trees down everywhere. That big tree's broke right in half. Things are starting to thaw now. The ice is melting. But yeah, what a mess. Anyways, guess we'll call her a night, find some dinner, generator's going, watch a movie with the family, and pick her up again tomorrow. Well, good morning, it's day 2. Generator just down there, running away. I've started my truck because the ice has started to melt off everything. I'll let it run for a bit, and hopefully I can get the ice off the windows and head out and start to open up the roads and stuff. But yeah, the yard's still a mess. It didn't clean itself up overnight or fix anything. I'm improvising, making some bacon. But yeah, after breakfast, I'll get to it, see what I can get done here. We're back in town here on day 2. The roads are more open up. I was able to get my truck out of the road. Sorry I didn't film that. But there's just destruction everywhere still. Things are all still closed down. The convenience store, they live here, they have a generator, so they're open. But yeah, I'm gonna grab a few things. Ooh, the ice still in front of us. Picked up a few things from the local general store. With all the destruction. Gonna head over to the gas station that we know has power, or generators. Get some more gas for the generators. Alright. This is the road we were coming in yesterday. We were weaving around trees. Looks like they got them off the road. Problem was they were cleaning them off yesterday and they were falling down behind them still. So I mean, everyone was doing what they could. But look at that, just destruction. But anyways, the ice has melted off the trees now. There's widow makers everywhere. And they're calling for high winds this afternoon and tonight. So that'll bring down any of those widow makers. Not all of them, but that should bring down some of those widow makers. So it's not good to have them still coming down, but at least they'll be down. It's better than hanging over everybody. So we'll just see what happens. Show the wife why I'm not home yet. Woo, this is the lineup coming from the gas station. We got in there at a good time. And also lucky for us, the diesel pumps weren't lined up that much because there wasn't too many diesels. So anyways, on our way back to the homestead. Holy disaster here.
That ambulance can't get into where we're trying to get to the fire department and stuff. There's got to be someone in there that's hurt.
There might be a diesel loader in there now. Looks like they've started clearing something. Alright, just fired the big girl here. Letting her warm up. I got the ice off the windshield. In a few minutes I'll go up to our fire route and shove off the trees that are still on it, make it passable, go from there. My brother started crawling this way in the excavator from down by the barn where I parked crawlers and stuff. So he'll be a few minutes, but I'll start clearing what I can with this. Then we gotta get my way into my sister's house there. Okay, sorry I didn't get clearing the road. I was struggling with the build up, the condensation on the inside of the window. I was constantly having to squeegee it as I'm driving, so that was a pain in the butt, but finally I think it's caught up. So anyways, up here, we're gonna try to shove some of this, try to do it single-handed so I can film as well without digging up the laneway, ideally. Trying to make things accessible right now. Anyways, hopefully I'll get better footage of cleaning up my sister's, but I'm trying to do this single-handed and I'm just trying to focus on the disaster cleanup right now. I didn't even bring my tripod, but if I have someone else there, hopefully they can film. But anyways, you get the idea. All right, so my brother made it up here at the excavator. He's doing some cutting with the pole saw, just getting some of the danglers there. I'm shoving the brush all into a pile and just shoving it off to the side. All we're trying to do is make the properties accessible right now. So, yeah. Like I said, sorry for not filming it all, but here's an idea of what's going on anyway. All right, we made it into my sister's house there. We cleared the trail, got in there, so they're accessible. Making piles of brush. There's still damage everywhere. Their hydro's been ripped right off the side of the house. Well, the mast is bent over. It's not really ripped off. It's not disconnected up there either. But clearing trees off it. Someday in the next week or so, hydro might get to the lines back here, but we're a little ways off the main grid, so could take some time. But anyways, Cal over there at the pole saw. Again, sorry I didn't get a whole lot of video with the machines here. I've just been trying to work our way into people because they need groceries and such, so try and do that. I will do another video of some of the disaster cleanup, I think, and focus more on the machines and stuff there where it's not so that we need to get into them immediately. But yeah, anyways, that's what we're dealing with here. right, so Dylan and Cal got the mast unhooked from the house so that we weren't damaging it, and then I was able to break that Widowmaker off down and guide it down without taking the guide wire off the hydro pole. Now it's laying on the ground. Cal's going to cut it up into smaller chunks so we can pull it out of there, at which point we will rehang the triplex to the house so that when hydro does get back. Also, we are only doing this because we know that the hydro is off. The hydro lines are broken and laying on the ground with broken poles and everything further up the road, so there's no way any hydro could be getting down here. But do not work around hydro lines if you do not know what you're doing. Especially me and my brother do have a lot of experience with electrical, but if you don't know what you're doing, then just stay away from them. They're just very dangerous. But again, these are desperate times, so we're just doing what we have to do. Anyways, it's gonna cut that up so I can get that cleared up. All right, now luckily we had a spare mast. Like I said, we've had electrical experience. Our father was an electrician for many years before he passed. Cal went to schooling to be an electrician as well, but he didn't enjoy it, so he ended up doing landscaping or machine operating, such as myself. But anyways, we maintained some skills and we kept all the stuff that Dad had from places, so we had a mast laying around, which is good. So we're able to fix this up for them and it doesn't cost them anything. I've got the limbs cleared off that now. We'll pull the triplex back over and rehang it, and then they should be good to go once hydro makes it down here in probably a week or so. So like I said, we're a little bit away from the grid, so yeah. All right, we're getting the triplex pulled back up now. We have a rope through it, and I'm just holding it up with the excavator, not putting a lot of pressure on it, but just enough that they don't have to hold on it while they get it all figured out up there. All right, we got it hung back up on the mast there. Just gonna have to fish it back down through the mast and remake the connections, and then they should be good to go when hydro ever gets back here. But anyways, that's one thing done. Near the end of the day, so we'll tidy this up and call her a day. All right guys, I got the excavator and the loader back to the shop here. Like I said, it's the end of the day. I'm going to call it a day. We'll pick up with day 3, but I think I'm going to end the video here. It's getting quite long. This was just the sort of brunt of what happened with this devastating ice storm for our area. But yeah, anyways, I'll do another video on the cleanup efforts where I can get better footage of the machines and stuff at work, since we're not so pressed for time. But yeah, anyways guys, as always, thanks for watching.